Greetings everyone, Chris here for the Blu-ray Critic, and on today's 4K review, the trilogy is complete. That is the Matrix Trilogy, of course. And as you may recall, earlier this year we got the first film, The Matrix, on 4K for the first time. And it was just a perfect release. The right balance of grain, the black lowers were deep, the colors popped. Truly one of the best 4K releases. So, I was basically telling myself, crossing my fingers, whenever the sequels come out, I hope they're going to be just as perfect as the first film. And guys, I'm not kidding, they are just as perfect. Again, the right balance of grain on both of the films. And as I may recall, they shot the sequels, parts 2 and 3, back to back. So obviously they used the same technique, same cameras. And again, really sharp image, perfect black lows. I mean, you can see every crater and nook and cranny on Laurence Fishburne's face. That's how sharp it is. So if you're still skeptical, if you're basically asking yourself, should I buy this on 4K? I already own it on Blu-ray. You know what? Don't even think twice. Definitely upgrade to 4K. It's definitely money well spent. And I know some of you folks out there don't want to purchase every movie on 4K. And I know a lot of films out there don't really need the 4K upgrade. Like, for example, Dirty Grandpa, or, I don't need to see Will Ferrell's ballsack in Step Brothers on 4K either. You know what I'm saying? But the Matrix films, I mean, come on. These are must-haves on 4K. And when I think of 4K, I think of the big epic films. Of course, the Matrix films, Lord of the Rings, the Jurassic Park films, of course, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Lawrence of Arabia, Ben-Hur, the big epic blockbusters. This is what 4K is made for. And of course, the James Bond films, which I'm sure we'll get down the line. And I noticed that Disney is starting to release some of their classic films on 4K as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Like, for starters, we're going to get The Lion King, and I'm sure as time goes on, we'll get the other films, Pinocchio, Cinderella, and so on, Jungle Book. So anyway, all three Matrix films on 4K include both HDR and Dolby Vision. And like I said, flawless transfers, fantastic sound mixes. All three also includes the Atmos tracks, which is basically going to blow you away, man. So, yeah, without a doubt, man, all three movies, my rating is a solid 5 out of 5 for the picture and sound. And besides the films themselves, you're going to get tons of bonus content, from commentaries to behind-the-scenes featurettes, which you can access on the Blu-ray disc. The commentaries are on the 4K discs. But yeah, you can access the rest of the stuff on Blu-ray. Of course, you get the Blu-ray copies of the films as well, besides, of course, the 4K editions. And by the way, this is a 9-disc set for this 4K release. But I tell you what, it actually felt like I'm watching these movies for the first time. And I've seen these films quite a bit. Seen them in theaters, seen them on Blu-ray. But nothing quite like the 4K experience, that's for sure. And all three films maintain that film-like feel, which is great because they're shot on film to begin with. So I'm just quite thrilled to finally get these on 4K, and I hope you do as well. And as always, thanks for checking out my review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.